on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all? I'm sure we know of the stepmother in the Snow White, and calling out the spirits in the mirror to reserve herself of her own fair looks. But what does one see when looks in a mirror? Is there more to be seen than one's own reflection? And mirror is an interesting thing. It shows us how we look like, not what we imagine we look like. And mirrors have an incredible power. It appears in myths, legends, magic, and superstitions. And amongst many things, the mirrors are seen as a tool of the devil, a catcher of the soul, a harbinger of things to know, a portal to another dimension, and a source of bad luck. And many years ago, I heard a lot of stories about mirrors, and some of them sounds to be real. For that reason, I searched a lot about mirrors, and that was incredible because some books and some websites and even some points of view of people show me a lot of information that helped me to understand how incredible is a simple object like a mirror. And it is important for us because it's part of a culture. Mirrors are part of a culture, are part of beliefs and myths and legends in Mexico. And for that in this case, I searched a lot about it, and I found the three main beliefs about mirrors, which are breaking a mirror, looking into a mirror, and the Bloody Mary's story. Let's start with the first one. We have heard that breaking a mirror is to have 7 years of misfortune, and there are a couple of reasons that support that idea. One reason is that in the 16th century, when the art of making mirrors of glass was developed, they were very expensive, and that indeed breaking a mirror take maybe 7 years to be able to pay for another one. And another reason is that in some cultures, breaking a mirror is to break or disturb the soul. And some cultures believe that breaking a mirror is to disturb the soul in another world, or another believes that the soul is damaged by the mirror breaking. And it was incredible because some other cultures believe that mirrors, that the soul renewed in every 7 years, and others believe that the body renews every 7 years. But whatever way we look at it, it could take 7 years in order to be able to have another life. And the second belief is that if you look often enough in a mirror, you would be able to see the devil, and it is not an advice on where to go and find the devil. It is more related to moral and religious issues, because it is based on a warning to young people that they have to away from the sin of vanity, because in those times, if you look often enough in a mirror, it could be a sin, the sin of vanity, of course. And talking about vanity, I remembered Greek mythology about a boy. He was Narcissus, and Narcissus was charmed, and he fell in love with himself, and he had an incredible obsession. And he died in a lake, and in a lake some people found a beautiful flower. For that reason, we know the beautiful flower called Narcissus because of him. And finally, the Bloody Mary story was what caught my attention. It is the story of a witch who lived in America. And she was found to be killing some girls in the village, and she took the blood of the girls, and she used that blood in order to rejuvenate herself. And she was caught, and she obviously she was caught for the people there, and she was burned. But before she died, she said a curse. In that curse, she said that anyone that called her name 3 times, she would appear, and probably she would kill them. And thereby, if you are alone in a room, switch off the light, and then say 3 times Bloody Mary, and then you should switch on the lights, probably she could appear. But my question here is, could you try? I don't know. As we saw, the 3 main popular beliefs about mirrors are breaking a mirror, looking into a mirror, and Bloody Mary story. And mirrors have an incredible power, but the next time that we look in a mirror, you have to remember that there is more to be seen than one's own reflection.